I knew deep down there was problems in her marriage. If I only known now what I knew then, she would have never went back to Tennessee.
Today, a 58-year-old murder mystery finally brought to light. Good evening and welcome to News 2 at 5. I'm Haley Wilkes. Today, the TBI releasing new information on the murder of Pauline Pusser, the wife of former McNairy County Sheriff Buford Pusser. In 1967, the sheriff told officers someone shot and killed his wife during an ambush intended for him. Authorities now calling that a lie. News 2's Nikki McGee has more on the findings, leading them to believe Buford Pusser was involved.
Well, earlier this month marked 58 years since the death of Pauline Pusser, and today law enforcement is gathering to offer new information in her case. The local district attorney says that if Buford Pusser was still alive today, he would be taking out a criminal indictment against him. Now they're teaming up with UT Martin to help make the case file publicly available. Thanks to Hollywood, iconic McNairy County Sheriff Buford Pusser was known for carrying out justice, all while carrying a big stick. But nearly 6 decades after his wife Pauline's murder, his story of her getting shot during an ambushment for him is coming under new scrutiny.
It's been said that the dead cannot cry out for justice. It is the duty of the living to do so. In this case, that duty has been carried out 58 years later.
TBI Director David Roush says ongoing internal conversations, along with a tip about a possible murder weapon in 2023, led the agency to exhume Pauline's body in 2024 and perform an autopsy.
The work to develop more comprehensive understanding of the facts of the case, using the full strength of the Bureau as it exists today, has reshaped our understanding of what transpired nearly 60 years ago.
He adds that there were inconsistencies in Pusser's story, but wouldn't say if the murder weapon was in fact positively identified. However, Mike Elam, who created the Other Story podcast looking into the case, says one of his followers showed him a possible gun used in the case, something he says they took to the TBI together.
I drove over just to see the weapon, photograph it, get the serial number, other information off the gun. I had a check run on it. And boy, it just confirmed what this individual was telling me.
To many of our questions about basic facts in their investigation, law enforcement referred us to a 1,000-page case file they plan to release to the University of Tennessee Martin, which should be available in several weeks for both the media and public to view. Pauline Pusser's family shared a message at today's announcement.
This is closure for me and my wife and my 2 daughters, and I'm just thankful.
The TBI's communication team tells me that the Bureau is still working on redacting the case file, but expect to have it publicly available sometime in the coming weeks. And if you'd like to make an appointment to view that in person, you can contact UT Martin. Reporting in Somerville, Tennessee, Nikki McGee, News 2.
Now, the city of Adamsville, where Pusser lived, released a statement following today's news. The city acknowledged the TBI's findings and said in part, quote, "While the legacy of Buford Pusser has been a part of our identity, Adamsville is defined by much more." City leaders say that they will review the implications of today's findings and decide what to do with the Buford Pusser Museum and other Pusser-related matters in the future. And now you can watch A Sheriff's Secret Uncovered tonight at 6:30 on WKRN+. You will meet a former officer who dug into this case on his own and found the sheriff's hero story did not add up. Plus, the man whose home practically turned into a museum for the sheriff. That is all at 6:30 on WKRN+. You can watch it for free on Roku, Fire TV, Samsung TV, and Apple TV+.